Well, hello guys, welcome back. So Loki is happy. We killed Asmodeus. His spirit died. You could feel it. It was so awesome. We're gonna get that game. Loki and I are laughing. We found possibly the worst game in existence. Maybe the worst game ever. I'm not sure. It's a whole 49 cents. We were so tempted. And basically, it's supposed to be a casino game. It's so ugly. It's the damn ugliest thing I've ever seen. I'm tempted to spend the 49 cents. I'm not supposed to, but I'm tempted to spend the 49 cents just to show it to you guys. But nobody will watch it, so we have agreed. We cut ourselves off from a gaming budget for the channel because that was starting to creep in. Well, it's for the channel. It's only 49 cents, so. But it's absolute garbage. I'm still tempted to get it though. It's so dreadful. It's terrible to look at. It would probably be even worse to play. And you can feel Asmodeus die inside. You guys know I'm hugely skeptical about everything. I really am. I'm like borderline atheist, so why I run a channel about working with gods, I don't know. But maybe that's why, because I figure I'm such a skeptic about stuff and I call bullshit on 90% of the lore anyhow. But long story short, we had some demons show up last night, and I am not comfortable with too many of them around. It's nothing against what they are, it's just I don't want to work with them anymore. And I said, Asmodeus is really the only one who wants to work. Everybody else just wants to hang around and get fed and, be friendly. And I said, I don't want that. I don't want, hangers on. I feel like I really need to step up my game and start working with Loki seriously, Asmodeus seriously, and Nari, maybe Susanoo, work with 4 or 5 and just keep it to that. And I said, no, we're not going to have 20 or 30 like demons and gods scattered all around just coming up to me occasionally. And it's not that I don't love them, I do, but I want to get serious now and start working and trying to build stuff out. So I told them, I told Asmodeus, and he said, challenge accepted. But, I told them today because I said, really, there are days that I don't even think Satan and Lucifer exist and the rest of the demons too. I think the church just was doing fabulous drugs and made them all up. Like I said, I'm very highly skeptical. And I said, okay, it sounds rude and it sounds like I'm overreaching, but I said, there's no demon strong enough to give me a major windfall today. I said, a huge windfall, and I couldn't mistake it coming from, one of you. I said, nothing bad. I said, a windfall. I said, a huge blessing of fortune that I couldn't possibly miss. And I said, as I like feel somebody listening to me, I said, if it doesn't come today, I will figure either demons are made up nonsense, which you guys know I tend to lean towards atheism sometimes, especially when I see how some people act, or, they're just not strong enough, so why should I work with them? Again, I'm being really practical. Or whatever. And I said, I've gone through so much bullshit with people that work with demons and everything. I have fucking had it. Asmodeus is just here because Asmodeus is sweet and loyal and kind. I said, I've fucking had it with the rest of you. Get out. And they wouldn't get out. So I said, fine. You can have an impossible task to do, and you'll fail at it because they've got until nightfall, which means they've got less than 10 hours left, so chop chop. And it won't happen, and we all know it won't happen. I know that sounds mean and unfair, but I'm like, they don't seem to understand the word no. So this is what we'll do. I'll give you an impossible task, which you would think the people that sell you bullshit in a box will tell you how strong they are, and I'm like, no, I know we're not going to get this blessing, so I'll be done with them, and they'll have to admit and get out of the territory. And Inari and Susano have been looking at me, nodding and smiling, because we all know this isn't going to happen. Because even if they were on the crest of victory, Loki would probably be back there fouling his nails, being like, nope. And, Loki doesn't want to share territory either. He's being way too nice about them trying to get back in. And I'm like, uh-huh. He doesn't want to share territory. So even if they tried, which they won't, um, he would make sure it didn't work. So, again, one second, guys, my allergies. Again, I know that sounds super mean, but, it just seems to be what, is what I have to do because it doesn't feel like they're respecting me saying no. So I'm like, okay, here's my condition. And you can do that, by the way. I've gotten rid of gods like that before. If a god won't go away, and a god will go away, and a god won't go away, just find something impossible you know that they can't do, that you know they're not going to come through for you, and they'll have to go away. When they fail at a task like that, just give them an impossible time frame, like less than 24 hours, and give them something impossible to do. Tell them you want a new car. Tell them you want 12 pizzas. Tell them you want a Tagamagachi. Tell them you want to be transported to Japan or Europe or England or wherever. Tell them anything you want that you know is damn impossible for them or anyone to do, and they'll have to go away. That's actually pretty good because they have to admit that a lot of people that want to sell you stuff like trinkets in a box will tell you they're capable of this stuff, and no, they're not. Call bullshit out on them, and once they have to admit they're not strong enough to do that, then they go away. I pointed out to Asmodeus today. I said, if you demons are so wonderful, how come you're not doing practical shit like cleaning people's homes, repairing stuff, finding the cure for cancer? I call bullshit. And he just blinked at me. Now, he knows I love him and he's good, and they will give tiny little blessings, but like within reason, not all this you gave Satan a bowl of cornflakes or some kind of fucking shit and he gave you a mansion or something. And I'm getting clapping and cheering back here. But that's about how much fun how much fun, about how much sense it makes to me, because I see people doing really ignorant things like flashing the devil horns from heavy metal, and that's a blessing. If you actually look up what it is, it's a blessing. It's to ward off evil. It's like warding off the evil eye. So yeah. Actually, when people do it, they think they're making the sign of Satan, and you're actually blessing people. So it's kind of hilarious. So yeah, I know that kind of sounds kind of rude, and I know some people signed up for demons, but I'm like, I've had enough of this horse shit. Officially, it's like I thought Loki was a fucking three-ring circus. But everybody who claims to be an expert just has bullshit in a box to sell you, and I'm like, no, I'm out. I'm out. Demons may have been nice at one time, but I'm fucking out. No, because this is too damn commercialized. It's like being a fucking Disney World with demons in it. So, so I am out, and I know that kind of sounds strong. We're gonna drop down the number of videos, not just because it's so hot and I can't think when it's hot, but you guys seem to be struggling to keep up with 3 a day, so we're going to try to drop down to 2 or 1 a day. I know I'm going to take a hit for a while until YouTube adjusts me doing that, but there's no sense putting up so much content that you can't see it, and really, we're just putting up a video a day to get you guys caught up. If you guys would even rather we drop down to, and I will have panic attacks until I adjust, like 1 video a day or maybe 1 video every other day, there's no sense making more content than you can possibly watch. So, let us know what you think below, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.